Hello everyone, I am Vaughn the Statman, and today I'm going to show you a few tips that can help you to be more profitable when you're picking parlays. So the first step that you need to do, number one, you have to get as much money as you can on your deposit bonus match. Because guys, this is free money. If you don't get the deposit bonus match, you're throwing money away. Let's say you have $100 and you go on Prizepicks and they match you up to $100, guys. You have to get that money because instead of you playing for 10 days, let's say you wage $10 a day. If you don't get that deposit bonus match, you only will get 10 days to play. But when you use that deposit bonus match, you now have 20 days. So now you can make a few mistakes along the way because you have more money to get it right. So you have to make sure you get all of that money. Now, if you have $200 or $300, find a site that will match you up to the amount of money that you're willing to start off with. I started with $100. I started off on Prizepicks. I was really happy that they matched me up to $100. So guys, number one, get as much money as you can on your deposit bonus. So now you got your deposit bonus match. You put $100 in, they matched you up to $100. So now your account is at $200 and you're ready to make your first picks. All right, guys. So now step number two is bankroll management. Bankroll management ensures that you can play for a longer period of time. So let's say your account is at $200. I recommend once you're seasoned, meaning after you've played for 7 days, then you can wage 10% of your account. But when you're first starting off, I recommend to wage 5% of your account. And so if you have $200, you're not going to play $20. You're going to play $10 and you're going to split that into two separate bets. So you want to have one $5 bet and then another $5 bet. And you can do whatever bet you want, guys, because for the first 7 days, you're just trying to see how many of these picks you're going to get right. So you might do a six-man, one $5 pick with six players. Then you might do a $5 pick with two men. Because, guys, I like the two-man picks because in order to get six right, don't you got to get two right? So I like for the first 7 days, I like to do one two-man, and then I might do a six-man for 3 straight days, and I might do a five-man, then I might end with a four-man to see how many I'm getting right. So let's say at the end of the week, let's say you're averaging getting three picks right, right? So if you're averaging three picks right by the end of the week, that means you want to play more four-man picks. But if you're getting five picks right, then you want to stick with the six-man or even drop down to a five-man. So guys, bankroll management will help you to save more money because you'll lose way less money when you manage your bankroll. And if you play 5% and you have a $200 account, that gives you 20 days of playing, guys. So that gives you a lot of chances to get it right. So step two, bankroll management. All right, guys, so you got the first two steps down. Now we want to go to the third step, and that's to decide what type of player will you be. This is the fun part, guys. So the first player that we have is an EV player. And let me give you the definition of an EV player. So an EV player, this means expected value. This metric estimates the long-term profitability of a wager by taking into account the probabilities/payouts associated with each potential outcome. Now, what this means, guys, is if you go on a site like Odds Jams or Props.cash, they're going to give you what they believe is a fair bet. So they're going to give you like a minus 122, which means that he's favored to go under, or a positive, a plus 122. So all you got to do is just pick which player that they like, and they're going to have it in the green light. So let's say if you look on the screen right now, you see Bonchero. If they don't believe Bonchero will go over 21.5, they're going to show you all the different sports books. They'll show you FanDuel, PrizePicks, every single one. And they'll say, okay, this bet is a fair bet. If it's not in green, then they're saying that this bet is not good for you. Very simple. So if, as you can see on the screen, they got him highlighted in 19.5, right? So they believe that he's going to easily go over 21.5. Then the 19.5 is where you want to go. But they'll, like I said, it's very simple, guys. They have it in green. It's very simple for you. Now, the next one that we're going to look at is correlated players. Now, the correlated parlays is a correlated parlay is a wager in which you have two bets that are tied together. If one of the wagers win, your chances of winning the second bet increases. Now, no platform allows you to correlate two bets because if they did this, they would be out of business. So let me show you how you can correlate two different games and you can win in a four-man. As you see on the screen right here, guys, you see how I have Luka Doncic and Gafford? That's a correlation. You have Luka Doncic with points and assists, and then you have Gafford with points. Because if Luka gets all of the assists, he's going to get it to somebody. So I believe Gafford will benefit. As you can see, Mike Conley with 5.5 assists, and we got him with Anthony Edwards because if he's going to get the assist, someone's going to benefit from his assist. So this is an example of how you can correlate players together. All right, guys, so now that you have determined whether or not you're going to be an EV player or a correlation player, the next part is to be a combination. That's the third. I'm a combination. I use EV just to make sure I'm getting a fair play. Then I use correlation if it's going to be a four-man. I typically use correlation more with NFL than I do with NBA or with MLB. So, guys, next, you want to determine what kind of contest you want to play. Now, everybody says don't play two-man and three-man contests. But, guys, if you get 6 plays right, don't you got to start off getting 2, 3, 4? This is where PrizePicks and these platforms make their money because they know it is difficult to get 4 correct. So to get 6 right, they know you're going to win this probably 5% of the time. If you don't believe me, guys, for the next 30 days, I want you to play one 6-man contest every day. I guarantee you by day 7, you're going to realize because you're going to always have the woulda, coulda, shouldas. This is how they get you. They play on your ego because you're like, yeah, man, if I would have done this, next thing you know, it's 7 days, 8, 9 days, and you didn't win. The people who are saying they always win in these, they're playing 20, 30 contests, and they're doing it for clicks and views on YouTube. Guys, I'm an ethical guy when it comes to this prize pick thing, and I'm telling you how you lose your money. 6-man picks is a clear way to lose your money. Stop chasing those contests. If you stick with one 2-man contest, one 4-man contest, and you don't wage more than 10% of your account, I guarantee you in a month you'll still be playing. You'll still have money in your account, and you'll notice that you'll be up a little bit. Now let me show you the kind of contest that you can play. So the first contest that we can play is called a flex. Now, a flex means that you have to wage more than 2 picks. So if you play a 2-pick, a 2-pick can only be a power. What power means is that you have to get all of the picks correct to win. So of course a 2-man has to be a power. A 3-man can be in a flex. And as you can see on the screen, this is the flex. This shows you the payout difference between a flex and a power. But see, these are how the sites win. They play on your ego. And you're like, oh man, and you'll say, man, if I would have played the 3, and they want you to be like, man, I'm in it to win it. So you can have that in it to win it mentality, but you're going to lose more money long term. The flex, you get less of a payout, but you'll win more money long term because you have less losses. If you start with a $100 account, and if you're a person that doesn't have bankroll management and you play 20 a day and you put 20 into a 6-man, you're done in 5 days. If you don't hit none, you're done. And then I'm going to tell you why 6-man contests are stupid. If you get 6 right, they give you 25x. If you get 5 right, that is hard. You only get double your money. If you get 3 right, if you get 4 right, guys, 3 right, you get nothing. 3 right, 2 right, 1 right, you lose all your cash. If you get 4 right, they give you back 40% of your money. Guys, that is absolutely asinine. So I tell you, the way I play 2-man and 4-man contests, and that's it. Then the last thing, guys, is stop being a fan. Go to where you have the best value. If you play 3-man and you realize that that's the kind of games you love to play, and if you see that PrizePicks only gives you a 5x payout, then you go to the site that's giving you a 6x or 7x. Go where you get the best. So guys, don't be loyal. Don't be loyal because being loyal, you'll lose money. This is not a loyalty-based business. It's how do I profit? All right, guys, so let's go over the 5 steps. Number 1, get your deposit match. Number 2, proper bankroll management. Number 3, what type of player are you? Number 4, the right kind of contest to play. And number 5, which might be one of the most important, is to not be loyal. All right, guys, so I hope you liked this video. If you did, guys, hit that like and subscribe button. Now get out there and win yourself some money.